it's Bella here, and for today's video, I am doing the first video in my holiday series, or my Christmas series, and this year I really wanted to do something like that, so yeah, this will be the first video, and comment down below in the comments some names that we could call it, like hashtag Bella Holiday, hashtag Christmas with Bella, I don't know, something cool like that, so comment down below. And today I'm showing you two DIY delicious treats for the holidays. The first one is a crunchy peppermint bark, and the second one is a peeping Santa strawberry. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I worked really hard on this video. This is probably the hardest I've ever worked on a video, so I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. I even got like decorations for this video, so it's gonna be cool.
5 and 10, listening once again, candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
The bells on bobtail ring, they make our spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel.
First we will start with peppermint bark, and what you will need is white chocolate, milk or dark chocolate, peppermint candy canes, and peppermint extract, which is optional. Okay, so behind me I have a pot of water with 1 inch of water, and that is starting to simmer. And here I have my chocolate unwrapped, and you want to start with your dark or milk chocolate. And then you also want to get a knife, and I am just going to shave this into really tiny pieces. Right now I am chopping up all my chocolate. Okay, so I have shaved my whole 2 bars of my dark chocolate. Now I'm going to take my shaved bowl of chocolate and a spatula over to the pot. So I have split my chocolate into 3/4 and 1/4, and the reason I did this is because we are going to be doing a tempering method. So you want to put your 1/4 of chocolate aside, and as you can see here, I am creating a double broiler method. So I have 1 inch of simmering water underneath, and I'm just going to place our bowl on top, and I'm going to keep stirring down the sides and making sure that nothing is sticking onto the sides, but do not add your 1/4 of chocolate yet. So I have taken my chocolate off the heat, and it is nice and melted, and this is still in the bowl. We have not melted that yet. And you want to keep stirring this so nothing sticks to the sides. And I'm going to add my pure peppermint extract, and I'm going to be adding 1 to 2 drops of this just to give it a little more flavor. You do not have to do this, but it gives a nice flavor throughout the whole bite, and it is really good. So I'm just going to add 1 to 2 drops and mix it in. Okay, so I added about 4 to 5 drops of the peppermint extract because I'm not going to add any to the white chocolate, but you can split it up however you would like. Okay, so now I'm going to add this chocolate in a little bit at a time. Now I'm just going to mix this until it is melted in. All of our tempered chocolate has melted, and once your chocolate is cool to the touch, you're going to want to put it back on the double broiler method and keep stirring it till it is warm so we can pour it into our pan. I have a glass pan. You can use whatever size pan, depending on how much chocolate you have, lined with wax paper. Okay, so now we have our melted chocolate, and I'm going to pour it into the pan. A tip is to make sure that your wax paper is as thin and smooth as you can get it, so you have nice and good peppermint bark. I'm just going to take this and pour it in the center. So I have poured my chocolate in, and I have smoothed it and kind of did this to it, and I also patted it on the counters to get rid of all the air bubbles, and now I'm just going to put it in the fridge to harden. Okay, so while that is hardening, I have my white chocolate, and I'm going to chop it up, shave it, and melt it in the same process that I did with my milk chocolate. Okay, so I have shredded up all my white chocolate, but before I start to melt that, I'm going to take a big Ziploc bag and all 12 of my candy canes, and I'm going to put them in the bag and crush them up with my rolling pins, some small and some big. Now that my white chocolate has been melted and tempered, I'm going to pour over my dark chocolate, which I just took out of the fridge. Okay, so I've poured my white chocolate in and spread it out. Now I'm just going to put on these delicious crushed candy canes. And as you can see, I have a ton of different sizes of candy canes, and I'm going to put it back in the fridge to harden. Next, for our peeping Santa strawberries, the things you will need are strawberries, milk or dark chocolate chips, marshmallow cream fluff, and cream cheese. I have picked out the biggest strawberries and put them in the bowl. You want the strawberries to be as big as possible because we're making them into Santas and decorating them. So I'm going to go to the sink and wash these. So now that all my strawberries are washed, I have a really sharp, tiny knife and again my cutting board. And I'm just going to cut the stem off as close to the strawberry as possible. Next, in a big bowl, I'm going to take 1 whole jar of marshmallow fluff and 1 bar of cream cheese, or 8 ounces, and mix them together. A good tip is to make sure that your cream cheese is really soft because it's the easiest to work with. Mine has been sitting out for about 3 to 4 hours. Now that our marshmallow and cream cheese mixture is nice and mixed, we are going to put this in the fridge so it can set and get colder. So this mixture has been sitting in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes. I just took it out, and here I have a Wilton piping bag that I folded out around my cup, and I'm going to take my spatula and pipe this into the cup. This ended up having a hole in the bag, so I switched to a Ziploc bag, which is a DIY frosting bag, and I put this really pretty spiral tip on it. So you want to take your strawberry and a knife and cut it about 3/5 of the way, because you want the top to look like a Santa hat, but then you want the bottom as a base for his costume, or his outfit. You should have 2 pieces that look like this. Okay, so you should have your 2 pieces, and you want to take your piping bag and pipe 2 to 3 layers of your cream cheese spread on here. And the reason you're putting so much is because you want the eyes to be shown, because this is kind of like his face. So then you want to take 2 chocolate chips, and mine were a little too big for my strawberries, so what I did was cut out little pieces. I pretty much just cut the little swirl off of them. And then you want to place these right there to look like his face. And you're going to put this on your cookie sheet lined with aluminum foil. And then you want to take the top of your strawberry and put a little dollop of the cream to make it look like a little Santa hat, and put that there, and that is how you assemble your strawberries. Now I'm going to be doing this to all of these strawberries. Now that I've halfway assembled all of my strawberry Santas, I will put this in the fridge, and then in about 5 to 10 minutes, or until the cream on it is a little more stiff, I will put on the hats. You want it to be more stiff so that the cream does not explode underneath after you put on the hats from the weight of the hat pushing it down. And then you will leave it in for another 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to go put these in the fridge now. So I took my peppermint bark out of the fridge. It has had plenty of time to cool. And a good thing that we use the wax paper, because now all you need to do is just pop it out. And all you really do is peel the wax paper off. And then here I have a cutting board so I can cut up my peppermint bark. This is the finished result of the peppermint bark, and it is really delicious and crunchy. Don't forget to temper it and not put it in the microwave, because that really helps with the snap while you're eating it. And also really adding that peppermint extract and the chocolate made the peppermint flavor go through the entire bite. And let's go see how our strawberries are doing. Ta-da! These are our finished creations. We have our beautiful peppermint bark and our cute peeping Santa strawberries. And don't forget to try our creations before you give them to friends and family. And that wraps up the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you do. I had a really fun time making this, and it was really easy and really delicious. All the treats are delicious, and I recommend you trying at least one of them out. And comment down below some holiday videos you want me to try for my new holiday addition to my channel. And please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I make a new video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you. Mwah.